All right, on to topic number 1, gender versus race. Which one is a social construct? Well, I think I kind of already gave it away, at least what I think about it. Race is a social construct, and gender is not. And I want to kind of talk about why that is. So the reason why gender is not a social construct is because gender is based on something very real, and it is based on our biology. We literally have it in our DNA. Our XY or XX chromosome determines whether or not we are male or female, whether or not we have male genitals or female genitals, whether or not we have a male brain or a female brain. All the biology on this is so clear. There are stark differences between men and women. And this is true throughout the entire effing animal kingdom. So gender is very, very real. And this is brought up, this has been pointed out in more conservative circles, but it's true. It's a fact. If you were to die and get buried in the ground, and 1,000 years from now, somebody dug up your bones and looked at your bones, they would say either this is a female or this is a male, regardless of what you identified as during your time alive. It doesn't matter what you think. You can't change the reality of the biology written into your freaking DNA. You can hack off your tits, you can hack off your dick all you want, but in the end of the day, somebody looks at your bones, oh, male or female, respectively. That's just the end of it. Now, I will concede there are gender roles, and this is a social construct. Definitely a social construct. But again, it's based on something very real, okay? Men have advantages and women have advantages. Men have disadvantages and women have disadvantages. And the two of us, men and women, we come together, and in our unity, we create something stronger than ourselves individually. And this is the family. This is the thing, the institution that has allowed humanity to survive for hundreds of thousands of years. Okay, so these things are important. And when people just call it a social construct like that's bad, it's not. It's not inherently bad that something's a social construct. Okay, behavior is a social construct. We behave certain ways because it's good for family, it's good for society, it's good for civilization. So it's not inherently bad just because it's a social construct. The gender roles are what they are because it works. It has been proven to work. It is what has worked for thousands of years, and that's just the end of it. Now, race is the real social construct in the negative light that some people like to talk about it. Some people like to throw that term social construct around like it's a negative thing. Well, where it is really truly a negative thing is race. Race is a social construct. It's not real in any true biological sense. It's no more real than the color of your eyes, the color of your hair, your height, your weight, or other characteristics like that. It's in your genes, not in your DNA. Okay, race is absolutely a social construct. So it's more race, but yet it's the thing that these same people who throw the term social construct around, it's the very thing that they focus their entire ideology on, their entire worldview on. It's the filter through which they view the whole world. That's the real social construct in the negative sense, as they claim. It blows my mind how the left basically in everything that they say is an admittance. It is a confession about what is really happening deep within themselves. So this whole red pilling that I've experienced over the last couple of years has been very fruitful in like just epiphany after epiphany, realization after realization. Because I must remind you, I was one of them. I was one of those people who screamed social construct and social inequality and economic inequality and racial inequality and diversity and blah, 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 blah. I screamed all that at the top of my lungs. I phone banked for Bernie Sanders. Need I say more? I was as hardcore lefty as you could get. I got into economics, and my intent was to prove that socialism works. My intent when I got into economics was to prove that modern monetary theory was correct and Keynesian economics was correct, and that's what we need to do to get everybody out of poverty and to fix all the world's problems. And in fact, I learned that very much the opposite is true. Speaking of which, that segues perfectly into my next story.